Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren, and I'm back with another 8-minute video on network marketing. Now, I normally talk about social media, and I'm going to continue to talk about social media, but I have 8 minutes, and I think I've been going over in the last few videos, but hey, you can cut them off. You don't even have to watch them, I guess. It's the right way to think about it. But hopefully I'm adding some value on things, and I think that's important. You know, when you add value to others, it's a form of giving. It's like, I think I talked to you about that in earlier videos on social media. Did you know when you put a positive quote up on your wall, people read that? You just added value to them. You made them feel better. When you go live and share some stories, you know, things going on in your life, did you know that people relate to that? You might be like, oh, I don't know if anybody. No. People relate to it. I mean, people with the lowest levels of friends, followers, and influence, I've seen them go live, and I mean, literally, I've seen miracles happen because it's a form of giving. You know, when you're really transparent there, it's a huge form of giving. I guess it's probably about 8, 9, 10 years ago. I'm watching some folks get an award in a prior company for their performance. They had really done well. And this is an award that was given out at every national convention, recognizing people whose business is accelerating. They're taking it to a higher level. And this couple, whom I had gotten to know, the wife a little bit, even though she wasn't in my organization, she was someone who reached out regularly for help and support, connection, if you will. But you don't really know the whole backstory. You know a little bit. But this woman gets up and accepts this award, and it's like, oh, I mean, she was so transparent. I mean, like, you know, I really in the beginning did this business because I realized if I reached this level, I would have enough money to divorce my husband. Now, at that point, and it's continued on, you know, this business, this thing called network marketing, really helped them save their marriage, and their marriage is fine. But her initial why was to be able to get divorced, make enough money to get divorced. And this is a woman who was already working 3 and 4 jobs. And then I began to really study her because she was having great success. All of her posts were ridiculously transparent. Right? Now, she would do the normal edifying teammates and other life things and baking cookies. And if she watches this, she knows I'm talking about her now. But, I mean, literally, just a transparent life led to an amazing business income, and literally thousands and thousands of people helped. I don't know if it was at the same convention or another convention. Another couple earning the same award. The woman talks about her struggle with alcoholism and weight and depression. I mean, up until then, I thought these people walked on water. They owned a cheerleading gym. They were really apparently successful, and then successful in network marketing. You just kind of view them, well, oh, that's who this person is. That's who this person is. See, very, very transparent, and led a transparent life and went on to build an epic business. I've seen a lot of people too who try to be slick, who try to have perfect words, who hide their scars, keep, you know, kind of not be transparent. So if you're not telling the truth, then that means you're making up your story, and not do very well. Quite frankly, they tend to give us a bad name, meaning, oh, those people are just trying to sell me something or manipulate me into something. Now, what's interesting about this video is I had one plan. When I got in the car to record this, by the way, I record these because, I try to keep my schedule as busy as possible on the personal side till about 2 o'clock. Then I get heavy into prospecting, recruiting, following up, and then in the evenings, doing some Zooms and other things. But so I do a lot very first thing in the morning, and so I want to get certain things accomplished, self-disciplined. And so as I got in the car, I was going to be talking about personal growth, and I guess I am talking about personal growth, meaning the more transparent you are. Now, guys, I know there's certain things that others don't need to know, but if you've overcome things, if this industry has helped you, you got yourself buried in debt. Look, don't be that embarrassed. Most of us did. For me, it was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Worst time in my life before I, woke up and this opportunity was right in front of me. And the thing I loved about this opportunity, it was totally dependent on me and my efforts. And that's all I ever wanted was, my efforts. And not because I'm great, but because, it was void of politics and nonsense and all of that. So I went off on a tangent there to tell you what I was going to talk to you about, but I actually ended up talking about because, see, transparency in our stories, in our lives, are hugely, hugely attractive. Everyone is either going through something, has just recently been through something, or something's going to be happening. I didn't make the rules of the game. Jesus Christ himself said, you will have trials and tribulations here, but take heart. I have overcome the world, he said. So, and that's just a reality. We all go through things. We've all made mistakes. We've all screwed up. Got a list of my sins and screw ups, made every kind of mistake, I suppose you could say. But my point here isn't that you should go out and make mistakes or intentionally try to screw up so you have a story. My point is, look in the mirror, dude. You're trying to sell people stuff and you're not really being honest with them. We connect with people's hearts when we're honest. I know exactly where you're at right now. I personally fell hundreds of thousands of dollars in personal debt. It was the worst time of my life. It was the beginning of the end of my marriage, that marriage. And so I knew I had to have something work. You see, that's actually my story, a portion of my story. And when I get to that portion, because people see me as wildly successful, the connection's made. Wow, Bob's just a normal guy. He's made mistakes, screwed up some stuff, and now he's successful. You see, that's the truth. And the truth always sets us free. So I guess this really was about personal growth. I see so many people stuck in our industry because they're trying to sell products or they're trying to push an opportunity. Look, if you're listening to this, you have great products and you have great opportunity. But it's really not about that. People aren't attracted to companies. That's a building, right? It has people in it, but the company doesn't recruit you. Well, that was interesting. I thought he wanted me to stop. People aren't attracted to products. There's millions and millions and millions of products. People are attracted to people, and people are really attracted to people that are transparent. Hey, let's go.